Hi guys, I'm Ember. Welcome back to the channel and I hope you're doing well today. Today I wanted to check out the B-sides on the Realize album for the KingDom that came out at the end of April. I did check out their title track, Flip That Coin, and I loved it. I have a small selection of songs that I listen to every day without fail, and that is one of them. I am obsessed with it. I've listened to it so many times. And in general, I've just really loved all the music that I've heard from the KingDom so far, and I just really like them as a group. So I want to learn a little bit more about them and, you know, get into them a little bit more. And I thought a good start to that would be to check out some more of their music. So this album has 5 B-sides on it. Now they will be lyric videos or, you know, whatever I can find, because they won't have music videos. So just bear that in mind. But I thought it would be nice to check them out, and some of them have quite interesting and intriguing titles. So that is my plan for today. Now, as you may have seen in the title, I do have a little giveaway for people if you are interested. I have a spare copy of their most recent album, Realize, and it is a signed copy. It's been signed by all of the members. You can see their signatures all there. Now, this is an unsealed album without photo cards, so bear that in mind before you join. It's really for people who just want the album or they want the signed version, but it won't have the photo cards in it. I have put it in like a little protection sleeve to keep the signatures nice, but it is an unsealed album. It does, however, have the rest of the inclusions in there. There is a poster and some stickers, so it's got the inclusions in there except the photo cards. And I just thought it would be really nice if anyone doesn't have their album, or if you'd like the signed version, this will be your chance to get that. So I'm not going to ask people to do the whole make sure you're subscribed and share blah 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 blah, because when I join giveaways I hate that stuff, which is why I never really join them, and I don't want to do that to anyone else. So instead I thought I would make it a little bit more fun and hopefully help me learn a little bit more about the group. So in the description box you will find a link to a little questionnaire to fill out. It'll have a place for you to write the best way to contact you. That would kind of be Instagram, X/Twitter, Discord. I can do Discord, or even just an email address, whatever works best for you. There'll be a place for you to write how I can contact you if you win. If it is Instagram or X, just bear in mind that you need to make sure your DMs are open so I can contact you. There will also be a couple of questions to answer, like who your bias is, and if you don't have one, that's fine, you can say that. If you're OT7, that's fine. Just be honest, you know, it's absolutely fine, there's no pressure there. And also a box for you to send maybe a link to your favorite piece of content. It can be for your bias, it can be for the group, even if it's just like a 10-second 15-second clip on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. Whatever it is, if there's a clip that you love that's really cute, really funny, something like that, send it to me so that I can watch and learn a little bit about the group and kind of see this content for the KingDom. The only other things to bear in mind is this is open worldwide, and I will pay for tracked shipping, and I will make sure it's all packaged nicely. I don't do things by halves, okay? I'll pay for tracked shipping, but once I've sent it, I am not taking responsibility if something happens to it, okay? It will be tracked, so it should be safe, but like if it goes missing or something, there's nothing I can do about that. The other thing to bear in mind is I will not be covering any import costs. So if you are from a country that when you get things delivered from the UK, you normally get an import cost or have to pay tax or anything like that, just bear in mind you're going to have to cover that, otherwise you won't be able to get the package. And that's it really. So if you would like this album and then the nice signatures on there, then please do go to the link in the description box and fill out the questions and submit it. I am not going to tell you when it closes because I am quite behind on editing and I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I will include the closing date in the description box and in the Google Docs form, just so that you guys know, because by that point the video will be released and I'll be able to kind of write it in there and know when to put the deadline for. It will likely be about 2 weeks or so after this video comes out. So this group I have looked into twice, kind of. I looked into their title tracks, right, from each album, and then at the end of April I checked out Flip That Coin in a separate video. I don't really know much about the group at all, so maybe that's something to bear in mind if you're submitting something in the questionnaire. I don't really recognize people and I don't really know much about them, but because I also got this album, I got the signed album, and I was trying to work out who people are, I think in this at least, I can kind of recognize 4 people because it's got their names in the photo book, like next to some of the pictures. So it's kind of easy to see with this, like someone has bright blonde hair, someone has like Oreo two-toned hair, someone has like a sandy blonde hair. Let me, this will be easier. Look, see, blonde, Oreo, kind of sandy blonde. And so when you're kind of looking through the photo book and things like that, you can kind of pair them up, right, with the names. So I think it's been a few days since I looked at my own copy, but I think this is Mujin, right? This is Juan, this is Ivan, and then this was Jahan, and then it was these 3 that they just I could not keep a track of like who they were, because I the names were like by certain outfits, right? And then halfway through the photo book they changed to different outfits and it doesn't have their names by those. So I was like, okay, sandy blonde hair, that's Ivan, and then okay, that's Mujin, okay, that's Juan. And then I was able to recognize Jahan, and then these 3 were like, I could not. One of them is Dan, one is Arthur, and one is Louis, and I couldn't recognize them. So I'm still very, very new to the group. But I would like to listen to some more of their music, so that's what we're gonna do today. Let's see if we can find lyric videos. Energy is the first one, of which I have been lacking recently. A special performance video. Ooh, that's more interesting than a lyric video. Will that get blocked though? I don't know. Damn, look at these thumbnails. So cool. Look at all the connecting like choreography going on there. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Should we try this? If it needs to go up on Patreon, then that's awkward for me, but we can manage. Let's do this. Okay, sir, calm down. This was released a month ago, so kind of end of May time. Let's give it a go and see how we get on. Subtitles? Nope. Okay. This is where lyric videos are helpful because I can actually understand what they're singing, but I'll always choose getting to see choreography. They got the blue and white theme. I love that color theme. I'm like stunned from that choreography we just witnessed. It makes my eyes go funny. Damn. Bring it back, nigga. Can't do anything. So cool. What? Play it back. some of the prettiest choreography. Wow. I'm so glad I didn't watch a lyric video for that. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Anytime the lights went red, the camera started going wild and it was like really making me dizzy at certain points. It's funny because I saw like all the white and blue and I was like, oh, this is quite a fluffy, because I always, usually when you see the white and blue color theme, it's quite fluffy and wholesome and bright. So I really wasn't expecting like all of this. This had some amazing choreography in it. This part, I was stunned. So pretty, no, so cool, holy shit. And that was just like one moment where I was like blown away by the choreography. Something just about this performance in general. They were always interacting with each other and connecting with each other and stuff like that. I really love it. You can see why the song is called Energy, because it is very high energy, both with the dancing and with the vibe. I love it. Can we work out who people are? I very much doubt it. Somewhere I have the profile, because it always takes so long to load that I thought I should load it up in advance. Is there, can we get all of them on screen at once, facing the camera in a decent light where they're not dancing like crazy or faces obscured? It's very unlikely. Oh, this is so pretty too, no? The opening shot is so nice. Okay. I think we can say that this is Ivan, right? He's got the same hairstyle, the same hair color, the same facial structure. I feel like this is Ivan. We do have someone with blonde hair right here. I think he's the only person with blonde hair. And he's a rapper. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not going to go back to my own reaction to check. But when I looked into them for the first time and I was going through their title tracks, wasn't Mujin, his music video, wasn't he a rapper that I said reminded me of Mingy with his kind of lower register vocal tone and his overall vibe? Or was that someone else? Jahan is the Maknae? Really? Why did I think it was Juan? Well, Juan is the next youngest, so maybe I just got them flipped around. I don't know. I wonder if that's the case and Mujin is the kind of lower register rapper in his music video as well. So that would check out, not just from the blonde hair, but also the fact that he was rapping in this. And I did really enjoy his rap too. So I think that's Mujin. One I'm 99% sure is on the right here because of the Oreo hair. We did see that he's got the Oreo hair at the moment, and with this album as well, in all the photo books, he's got that kind of two-toned brunette and blonde hair. I love it. I think it's a really good style for him. I think he looked stunning, and actually in this, he was the person who was like, my eyes were always drawn to him when he was on screen. He just had like a real charm to him while he was dancing. We do have someone else in a beanie. Can you stop dancing so aggressively? I'm trying to see who you are. This is Jahan, right? I feel like I recognize him pretty easily. We've had Jahan, Ivan, Mujin, Juan. They're the four that I'm like they're the four that I always pick out first, and then it's the other three, damn it. Louis, Arthur, and Dan. Dan is the oldest. He is also a rapper, and the other two are not listed as rappers. Now, there was definitely someone else rapping in this. Who was rapping with our blondie? This person. This person is rapping. I think that means that must be Dan, right? He's like very piercing eyes, no? Like, damn. I think this might be Dan because he's the other rapper in this. Okay, that leaves Arthur and Louis. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And then you guys are gonna tell me that I got them all wrong. Who are we missing? Where can we get out of the red zone? You, sir, who are you? We have not located who you are yet. Guys, we appear to have stumbled upon a problem. Check this out, right? We're trying to locate this person. We're trying to work out who he is. The two people we had left, no, were Arthur. This is Arthur. And Louis. Right here. That's not the same person, though. Oh, I'm definitely wrong about someone, I feel like. But if this is Dan, Dan's listed as a rapper, no? And it was the guy in the beanie that was rapping. This person. That would make that person, if this is Dan, that would make this person either Arthur, who's just listed as vocalist main dancer, or Louis, who's listed as vocalist. I told you, it's these three. It's these three at the front. They're going to be the problematic ones for me to learn. I don't know. You guys can let me know. We've got jacket and beanie. We've got just jacket on the left here, and then we've got sweater, just sweater. Jacket, sweater, beanie. They're the three that I think I'm gonna struggle with the most. But I think I got the other four, no? It does help that they kind of have more distinct styles and kind of hair colours and things like that. But I think we've got Mujin, Ivan, Juan, and Jahan on the from left to right. But it's these three at the front that I'm just like, I mean, they're all stunning, but yeah, I've got some way to go for them, I feel like. All right, that was a great song. Very good first B-side. Let's check out this one. Now there's no... Oh, KingDom Rush. There's a game, it's advertising KingDom Rush because I put in the KingDom... Wait, would we say RusHush? But that's what our B-side is, and it looks like we do need to go for a lyric video, and it doesn't look like there's much choice on the lyric video, so let's just click on this one and hope for the best. Damn, look at these pictures. Holy moly. Normally when... the Oreo hair. What was I saying? Yeah, normally when I watch lyric videos, if they are inaccurate and it puts up like the wrong person for the wrong section, normally people are really helpful and they just let me know like, oh, actually at timestamp it was this person singing. So even if there are mistakes, it shouldn't be like too bad, the end of the world, because I will learn eventually, even from comments, who did the actual part. Let's go into it. Very pretty pictures. I don't want nobody. Baby, 너 하나면 더 안 바래. 마치 꿈을 꾸듯 we just started. 너라면 괜찮아. We just keep on driving. 꿈을 덧칠한 내 방식. We're so magical in this time. 날 마주친 그 순간 I'm counting to the 1, 2, 3, 4. 매번 같은 때의 날 definitely the lower register rapper that I heard before, I feel like.
Ready?
It's a very pretty song. I like it. I'm so surprised by Dan's voice. He doesn't sound how I thought he would sound. That sounds weird because I don't know him, so like he can sound however, like it's fine. But for some reason, I thought he would have a much lower register voice, kind of, you know, on par with Mujin. And actually, he's one of the higher register people in this song. And even the somewhere around here with the like, ooh, he does that. And it's like the highest vocals in the song. And it was just really surprising. Every time it like his lines came up, I was reading the lyrics and I was like, wait, who is singing this? Because I didn't expect it to be him, and it was. So I just found that really surprising. They're all amazing as usual. There are definitely some vocals in this group, I think, that I am just obsessed with, and it's really like my kind of sound. And mostly I think at the moment it's these three, Louis, Ivan and Juan. Whenever they were singing, it was just like liquid gold in my ears. It just sounded so nice. I just kind of really vibed with any of their lines. I also love Mujin's rap with that kind of lower register. I think it really suits the entire, not just the song, but like all of their songs. It just kind of adds something really nice to it. But all in all, it's just really nice. It's really pretty. And yeah, Dan was just really surprising, no? And what was he not listed as the other rapper? And yet that was all vocals in that one, no? So maybe he's not Beanie Person in Energy. Maybe it's Arthur in the Beanie? I feel so defeated not being able to work it out. I feel like I got so close. Where was that shot of the three at the front? Okay, we get all three of them in quick succession. I think this is Dan. And I think I'm being misled by the fact it says he's a rapper. I think this person is rapping in this song, and I don't think it's the person listed as the other rapper. That leaves these two. I can do it. I know I can do it. If I can at least take a guess at all of them, you guys can just tell me if I'm right or wrong. You, sir. I feel like you're either Arthur or Louis. And you're going to be easier to work out than person in the beanie because you're not wearing a hat. I think this is Louis. Look at this. Look. See his hairstyle right there? And you see like his lips, no? And then look at this picture. You see this? I think we found Louis, which would mean that the person rapping in the beanie is Arthur. It's so hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. But that's what I'm gonna lock in just for my own peace of mind. We have Juan with the Oreo hair, Mujin is the blonde, Ivan's on the left there. You've got Jahan in the back. You've got this is Dan, this is Louis in the middle, and then this in the beanie. By process of elimination is Arthur, who, although not listed as a rapper, is doing some rap in this song. That's what I think. And then in this song, really, the main portions of rap did come from Mujin, and everyone else was vocalizing, and they just sounded really nice and really pretty. Gundam is another one that had quite an intriguing title for me. We do have more choice for the lyric videos. I am going to go for the one that has the most views in the hopes that that reflects its accuracy. Oh, this is that got them in the outfits that they wear in the poster. No? Where did these outfits? Yeah, very cool. Okay, let's go into it. This is Gundam. It's got a nice beat. Okay, it's actually referencing Gundam. Interesting. I love the way he sung that. Arthur rapping again. I'm starting to think the tags on that page are not accurate. Feel like this is one that I'm gonna learn to sing along to because it's like one of those ones that it's gonna be satisfying to sing along to, you know. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so great. I would say actually the standouts for this one is gonna be Jahan and our two rappers. well, two rappers in this song at least, Mujin and Arthur. They absolutely nailed their parts. I loved it so much. So I just kind of found that they really stood out. Dan is definitely listed as a rapper on here, and Arthur isn't. And yet I swear we've seen more of Arthur rapping than Dan rapping. If I'm right about him being Beanie Person, I might not be right about that. But even in this, he had some kind of rap parts, and Dan seems to vocalize more. Now, again, we've seen with this profile thing, people have told me so many times that often it's not accurate. Especially the positions are not accurate, and they're not up to date, or they don't exist, and everyone's an all-rounder. And we've had it with like the dorm arrangements, things like that. It's not the most reliable site, but I still use it because it's convenient to see like all these facts and everything I need to know. Maybe I just got misled by the positions and I forgot that I shouldn't take those too, seriously. Or maybe Dan used to rap more, but now he's more, because he's listed as a vocalist as well. It's just that Arthur isn't listed as a rapper, and I feel like we've heard him rap a fair bit now. But for now, at least, I would say these two are the rappers of this song, and they both absolutely killed it. I do have a favorite line in this song, and although it was sung by multiple people, my favorite times are when it's sung by Dan. He sung it twice. Can I find it? Right here, right here, right here. It's so good. You ready? Up there in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. I'm so high, but these suckers the way I play the game. So good. I just love the way he sings it. It's so good. It made me smile every time. It's definitely my favorite line in the song. A lot of the lyrics in this particular song, they were kind of sung in like a really breathy way. Like it's kind of like breathy whisper kind of singing, and especially Dan singing that line, he definitely did that kind of breathy singing that I just really liked it. I absolutely loved it. So good. So far all of these are going in my playlist. I'm just throwing it out there. Best thing is our penultimate. Why did I close YouTube? Best thing is our penultimate song. We have lyric video, no performance. I think we might have just gotten lucky that the energy one had a performance on the KingDom channel. Should we go with this one? I think this is the same person doing the lyric videos. The only complaint I have with these lyric videos is they've matched the colors of their names to the outfits they're wearing, but they're all wearing very similar colored outfits. So we've got Jahan is like a light brown, but with like it's kind of greenish brown. Juan is green, and then you've got Arthur is like light teal and Dan is like dark teal. So they're all kind of bluish greens. Now, when you look at them one by one, you can see the difference, right? But when you're like reading lyrics, you're like, oh, which shade of blue is that? And I'm basically paying attention to whose picture is lit up. I do prefer it when lyric videos have like very different bold colors, like red, purple, blue, green, pink, yellow. If you do stick with that person, the same person for each lyric video, you just kind of learn like, okay, red is always going to be Mujin. So I think for this, whenever I see red, I'm picking up as Mujin. Whenever I see black, I pick up as Ivan. But for the rest of them, I have to keep looking up to be like, who's singing this line? So really, that's my only complaint with the kind of color theme, but it's a very minor thing. I'm very picky about my lyric videos, guys. This is given a different vibe. Really like Mujin's voice. So satisfying. such a vibe shift. That's wild. Arthur is definitely rapping more than Dan is. Guys, I love this song. I can't even wait till the end to say it. I love this song.
We're so good together, cause my life is nothing but you. It's true. The best thing about me is you.
It goes so high register. Holy shit. So surprising. That's such a nice song, guys. I love it so much. Oh my god. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. They all sing it so well. And about halfway through, I realized that they all sound so nice. I really feel like this is going to be one of those groups where I struggle to have a bias and I'm just going to be OT7 because they all sound so good. It made me smile because like I was thinking about what I appreciated about every single one of them. There's something vocally that they add to the group, every single one of them. And I was thinking like Dan is like such high register vocals when he wants that high note that he hit like right here. God damn. And then I was listening to Jahan singing and I was like, actually, he's got like almost like a lower register voice in terms of vocals compared to the other vocalists in the group. And it just sounds nice and it made me smile. I was like, the really high register singer is up this end. And then you go down the scale and you get the lower register singer at this end. But they all add something so different. I think every time Juan sings, it's so beautiful. Ivan has got a really pretty voice. Louis has got a really interesting voice. Arthur, I swear, man, he should be listed as a rapper. No, he raps real damn good. We do hear a little bit of him singing as well, and it also sounds good. I think same with Mujin. We do hear like a line or two where he sings, and again, it sounds good. But I'm just kind of obsessed with them rapping. I'm not gonna lie. They're all and I can just appreciate every single one of them for adding something different vocally. So if I'm ever going to have a bias in this group, I think it's going to have to be a case of watching non-music content. I don't know if they have any, but if they do, I might need to watch non-music content and get to know their personalities. But at the moment, it seems like I would never be able to pick a bias because they're all so amazing. Okay, we've got one more song to check out called Together. I'm afraid that's going to be a very hard song to beat though as a favourite B-side. I'm not gonna lie. Even after changing their name, they still get like a whole bunch of other stuff pop up when you type in their name. I don't know if that's because the name is more generic and it ties to a lot of different different things, or maybe it's because they're not as well known as a, you know, maybe they're a smaller group and so it thinks you're not going to want to be looking for their music. I'm not sure. I've had that with a couple of the smaller groups. With Tan, when I was trying to add their songs into Spotify, I would type in Tan and then the song title, and it would still show me a whole bunch of other stuff. And then, like 8 songs down, it would show me word for word what I had typed in the search engine. So, with some of the smaller groups, I think it's just a struggle that you're going to run into. It's such a shame.
아무것도 보이지 않아 이젠 정말 힘들었나 갈 길을 잃어버렸어 Where should I go 내 안에 남은 흉터와 앞을 가로막는 두려움이 나를 자꾸 막았어 What should I know 자꾸만 넘어지고 포기하고 싶을 때 넌 나에게로 다가와 손을 내밀어내 You just show me 반대편의 세상을 내게 다시 꿈을 꿀 수 있게 나를 찾아줘 내 멀리 나를 데려가 저 소마해 날 놓지 마 함께 있어야 하나이니까 We're together 지금 이 순간을 기억해줘 Come be my star 까만 내 하늘을 더 밝혀줘 넘어져도 괜찮아 포기하지 않아 나 함께 있어야 하나이니까 We're together 아주 항상 조급해 매번
Kind of nice lyrics, but also kind of sad.
내 맘대로 욕심만 가득했어 그럴 때마다 너는 내게 위로가 되었어 앞만 보고 달려 너를 보지 못하네 꿈이라는 말로 나를 가려버렸네 지금 이 순간 난 너만 바라봐 네가 내 꿈이야 지쳐 쓰러지고 날 밀어낼 때도 난 너와 함께 이겨내고 I'll be by your side
I like their voices together, Ivan and Dan. I imagine a duet by them would be amazing.
함께 있어야 하나이니까 We're together 지금 이 순간을 기억해줘 Come be my star 까만 내 하늘을 더 밝혀줘 넘어져도 괜찮아 포기하지 않아 나 함께 있어야 하나이니까 We're together As one and only one 길을 잃어도 난 너를 찾아가 그저 내 곁에 있으면 돼 이제 나를 따라 We're together 지금 이 순간을 기억해줘 Come be my star 까만 내 하늘을 더 밝혀줘 넘어져도 괜찮아 포기하지 않아 나 함께 있어야 하나이니까 We're together
That's such a nice song, but it's like so bittersweet, but it's so beautiful, and it's definitely something that I'm not used to hearing from them. So I kind of love that they can show that they've got this versatility. I love all of their voices, but in this I was just obsessing over Ivan and Juan. Their voices are so beautiful. I was like, oh, it sounds so good. Their voices are definitely really suited for a soft song like this, I feel like. And then, yeah, I mentioned that Dan and Ivan would do like an amazing duet together. And that's because it makes me think of when I watched some duets for P1 Harmony, it was mostly Jiyoung and Taeyo doing the duets, and they both have like quite high register vocals. So when they sung together, it was like, oh, hallelujah. It was so beautiful and angelic. And I feel like we would get the same effect with Dan and Ivan, who can both do like that really nice high register. Oh, there was so many beautiful lines in this. There was a line, it was a very short line near the beginning that Juan sung that was like, oh, it sounds so good. Yeah, it's these 2 lines. Where should I go? What should I know? Or something. Like, it's such a short line, but it just sounded so nice. And then we get it again.
넘어지고 보
I like his voice so much. Oh, I love it. It's so great. All of these B-sides kicked ass. I love them so, so much. My favorite is probably Best Thing, followed by, I think it's going to be a tie between Together and Gundam, but the other two were both so good as well. Oh, I don't know. They're all so good. They're all so, so good. I kind of love this group. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of groups that I check out for this channel because I have opened myself up to the K-pop world and I would like to check out as many groups as I can. They're all so talented. I'm discovering some great music. There are definitely some groups that I check out and then because they've just not had like they just didn't get that hold on me, right? So like maybe the songs I checked out just weren't for me or it just wasn't the right time maybe, but there's some groups that I haven't circled back to yet and I do plan to. I do want to give them another go, and some groups that just aren't really my thing. Then there are groups that I like their music but I just haven't committed to like fully being a fan of that group yet and like you know looking into them and knowing their names and faces and their kind of dynamics. And then there's some groups that I just get so taken with and I just love the music and I love every experience and interaction that I have regarding that group, and the fandom is lovely and you know you just kind of fall in love with a group and you just want to know more about them and they just kind of occupy a space in your brain. And this is one of those groups. It's up there, you know, with the kind of groups like 17 and Treasure, where recently I've been really wanting to look into their non-music content to get to know the members better and really just support them and kind of, you know, be aware of when their next comeback is coming and, you know, pay attention to that. This is definitely one of those groups that I seem to be quite taken with recently. So yeah, I don't know, kind of love them, not gonna lie. Amazing vocals, amazing rap, just amazing style. Their most recent comeback is potentially, I think, my favorite song that I've heard. I do still listen to these other songs, and I think until I heard Flip That Coin, my favorite song was probably Coup d'etat, followed maybe by Long Live the King or Black Crown. Both of those I listen to a lot as well, but they're all so good. And then I heard Flip That Coin and I was like, this is my tune. This is my song, and I've just been playing it every day. So it's great to see that the B-sides also kick ass, especially since I now own this album. So again, if you would like to win the signed album for this latest comeback, then do check out the description box. There will be a link to fill out a few questions, and I do appreciate you filling them in and letting me know, you know, who your favorite member is, what's your favorite song, what's your favorite clip, just to help me learn more about the group because I would love to get to know this group better. Do let me know if they have any non-music content because I don't know if that's the case. And for the giveaway, just bear in mind, when I say submit your favorite clip, it's not like the request form where you just throw a whole bunch of stuff at me to watch. I want to see your personal favorite moment, content, clip, whatever. Or it can be of your bias, it can be between two of the members, it can be for the group. If it's funny, I'm gonna love it. So if you've got any funny moments, that would be great. But I just want to see your favorite moment for this group. If you do have more stuff that you want me to react to, then please go ahead and use the reaction request form, which is also in the description box. If you have any recommendations of things just to watch in my own time, feel free to drop a comment down below, throw those my way. I would love to get to know this group better, so I would appreciate all the help I can get from Kingmakers to make that happen. I want to be a baby Kingmaker. Yeah. It's great because it's like my favorite fandom name I've ever heard. Okay, that is it for now for the Kingdom. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!